I'm talking about. Fucking Big L. Mini Meeks as well. Giving them hell. Nah, I ain't playing with y'all. Hey, listen, this about that time, you know what I'm saying? It's time to settle down. Get your little drinks and snacks. Find some white people to laugh belligerently around. You know what I'm talking about? It's a cool out corner, boy.
Welcome to the Cool Out Corner podcast. Your boy Troy, aka Pork. Wait, what? Oh yeah. L and Mix couldn't be here today, so y'all say a prayer for them. You know they'll be back on the next episode. But y'all do see a couple of guests we had before. Got Saray, we got my boy Jeff, got my cousin Misha, and we got Miss Kelsey over here. And Kelsey, can you tell them about the business that you have?
Yeah, so I own a mobile coffee trailer, and the baristas wear bikinis.
Yeah.
I like that. Do you like that?
Yeah, that's a good concept.
So
It's a great concept.
Vixen. Well, what's the name of the business?
Vixens Brew.
Vixens Brew.
What made you name it Vixens Brew?
To be honest, I had some help from AI.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Yeah. When we thought about the concept, I was like, let me ask somebody that's more intelligent than me to come up with some kind of flirty names that aren't too risque, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It definitely opens an eye.
Yeah, AI came through. So what made you want to do the bikini style?
Well, we're a college town, so I thought it would go over well here for that. But also, bikini baristas are super popular on the Pacific Northwest and just on the West Coast in general. And I realized that we don't have oceans here. Yeah.
Right.
But people drive around with Salt Lake fucking stickers on their cars and all of those things. So I thought it would be okay. And we wanted a business, and we thought that this would go over well. It's something different, and I knew it would be kind of risky bringing it to the Bible Belt, but there also are a lot of supporters, so it's okay.
So that was a question that somebody did want to be asked. With it being in the Bible Belt, how do you feel still operating? I mean, because you've been in business how long? When did you actually open?
Our grand opening was the 15th, September 15th, at Macadoodles in Republic. And then the weekend before that, we had a soft opening at a local gym, Fate Training and Wellness, off of Stewart, which is actually right behind the Plaza Shopping Center. Mm-hmm. And then we had worked a couple of events just before the grand opening, but actual grand opening date was September 25th or September 15th.
Okay. So far, you dealing with all the negative comments on Facebook and with it being that Bible Belt. How do you feel still operating right now?
I feel okay, and my girls feel okay, which is honestly the most important part to me because I'm not going to be there all the time. And if they aren't comfortable, then I'm not doing something right. Which is why I've been responding to things on social media, because I want my employees to feel safe and feel like their employer has their back as well. There have been some really shitty comments, if I'm being honest. Some guy said something about threatening. It was weird. Basically, if you're going to wear that, then you're going to get what's coming to you, and basing it off of the Bible. And it blows my mind that people say things like that.
That's crazy. I bet he came and got a cup though. I bet he came and got a drink.
I just think it's wild that it's such a negative concept to people. You're giving coffee and bikinis, but at the same time, you got the same people that are complaining, going to the Softails and the Centerfolds and everything else, spending their money. Right. Yeah. Getting nothing out of that. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting no coffee. You're not getting nothing. You're paying extra for the look and you're paying extra for the food. You're paying extra for the drink. Why not get the drink and then we get the free look? What is going on? It's just a drive up, drive off, good look, have a good day. What is the issue? What is the problem? Yeah. If you don't like it, don't come, don't look.
Exactly. And I'm glad you brought that up. So you can drive through. You can drive through, or you can get out and walk up if it's nice. But that will allow us to operate when it's shitty weather out there. You can drive your car up. But if you don't want to come, that's fine. And I knew that that's how it was going to be.
Right.
But I just didn't expect so many women to be putting down a women-owned business. And
when you got women,
it's so bad.
But look at y'all. Look at y'all. Y'all got the bodies for it. It's only the women that couldn't dare put themselves out in a bikini and somebody want to look at them, they're jealous. It's a jealousy thing. They're mad because they would go try to stand on the side of the road with a coffee and somebody gonna be like, absolutely not. What the hell are you doing? Get the fuck back in the house. Put your shit back on. Put the rolls back up. What is going on? This, don't even, this is haters and naysayers. Well, so for all of y'all that don't got the body, just don't go. Just don't go. Wow. Go to the gym, and then you might want to drink some coffee.
At least I ain't saying it because they would have got on my head case if I would have said that. So
I would have tried to.
Well, and you said it. It's like it's bikinis. Like you go to the pool.
You go to the pool.
You go on vacation to the beach. You go to the lake. You're gonna see people in swimsuits. Exactly. So it's not like this novel concept.
Right.
We're not wearing pasties. They're not wearing G-strings, which some of these places do. But we are not going to be doing that here. And I think that's totally fine. Just not the concept that I wanted to have. Yeah. And I mean, man, people have just lost their minds about it.
I don't know why. I mean, because you still, at the end of the day, you're going there to get coffee.
Yeah. Right. And I think our coffee is pretty good. I mean, I don't buy it because I own it.
Speaking of, let's speak on that. We got the... tell them what I'm drinking.
Oh, yeah. So she has a matcha latte with strawberry cold foam. And some little strawberry pieces on top.
Great. If you like the green tea, definitely get it. It's good. I tried to drink all of them, but I will share.
Yeah, no, we ain't doing that. And then this is the
cookie butter latte.
Cookie butter. Yep. It's very delicious. I also had the bourbon.
Oh, yeah, the love potion. Yes.
The love potion. Ooh, tell me, what's the love potion?
Boy, that shit was strong as hell. But I needed it because I was at work that day and it was raining. I'm like, yeah, this is, I need something. And Camille had brought me the bourbon. No, it was cold.
Oh. Yeah, it's cold brew, which I make in house. And it's a cold brew concentrate. And then did she get you water or milk with it? I can't remember. I think it was milk.
I don't know. I hope.
I'm pretty sure it was milk.
I just drunk it. I don't know.
Yeah, and then the salted caramel and non-alcoholic bourbon because you have to have special licenses for alcohol.
I was going to ask that.
But yeah,
would you do that?
Bring your own Baileys.
Would you get a liquor?
Yeah, if it was feasible. I don't really know how feasible it is. There's a lot of hoops to jump through to be able to sell alcohol. And with just starting out, like I'm okay. Yeah. I'm okay offering like things that taste like it, but that don't have the same effect as alcohol, especially if you're getting it to go, and you're driving. Right.
You don't want to be responsible.
Not a real good combination.
Wait, do you have like seating areas out there?
No, we don't. And it's something that I would like to get. But where we are in the plaza it's kind of hard to set up stuff right there.
Heavy traffic or whatever.
Yeah, well, we're at the end. You know where the Plaza Shopping Center is?
Right.
Yeah, so we're at the end, like right on Glenstone. So that's where everybody drives through, and where all the parking is. There might be a spot like in front of the trailer that we could put like a couple of tables out, but I don't know how much people would really want to utilize that.
I might want to come out there and read a book while I drink.
You may be surprised.
Yeah.
You gotta get like some. Well, I don't know how you would do that though, because I would say kind of like how Starbucks with the Wi-Fi where they can sit out there and read a book, be on a laptop or something like that, enjoying their coffee, you know?
Right.
It's just the companionship too. Like, I mean, who wouldn't? I'm a girl's girl. So like, if you're a pretty girl and you're nice, okay, I'm a pretty girl and I'm nice. I like to sit and like to conversate. And just like if you go and sit in coffee, or you got guys that might just be like, hey, it's nice to have a cup of coffee, talk to a pretty girl. You know what I'm saying? We're going to sit out here and talk to the baristas and have a conversation, build a bond, and then go about your business. I think that, I would utilize a table.
It could be a good ice-breaking spot.
Definitely.
You know? Yeah, that's true. Definitely something that I want to do. We have to figure out the logistics of how to make it so it's not dangerous for cars or for customers that are going to be out there.
Yeah.
So is that going to be your permanent spot at the plaza, or are you going to move around?
So I would like to make that our permanent spot like throughout the week. And then on weekends, if people want us to come out and do things, then we will. That's the nice luxury of having a trailer, is that we can pick up and move whenever we want and go places. So, but having the power is super important, because like I was telling you earlier, the generator going out is a pain in the ass. And like my fiance has saved my butt several times by fixing it. So not having to deal with that and just being able to plug into some power would be the ultimate goal. Yeah.
Right.
Is the end goal you want like a actual building? Because I could see it, like if you decorate the whole entire building in beach theme, you
Yeah.
know, it would just go. You know, it would just go. We're in here, beach, like little sand everywhere. Feel like you're in the ocean, so it goes with your bikini concept. So y'all don't have a reason to be like, well, what are we in the bikini in the? Because it goes with the theme. Like,
That's how
use your imagination.
So wait a minute. How you go about changing the concept once the seasons change?
It won't change. We have a heater in there. We've got a mini split that has AC and heat. So obviously they're not going to be standing there with all the windows open because it'd be cold. Yeah. So when a customer comes up, I mean, they'll have their normal interaction, open the window, the heat will be blowing, and it'll be a little bit cold for, however long the window is open.
I'm saying the concept of bikini and coffee, or bikini and once it get cold, I mean, they ain't gonna be wearing bikinis, right?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, she said they'll have the heater in there.
That was a question right there. Yeah, when the wintertime came.
Yeah.
Get like the fur
They've already
boots or
talked
something
about
like
it
that.
too.
Snow Vixens.
They're gonna wear some Uggs and whatever it is. They were talking about getting furkinis.
Yes, that's cute. That is real cute.
Hey, I'm with that though, honestly. I'm with that.
I think that's really
I think it's dope. So if you didn't get like a set building or whatever, would you get like another trailer? That way you have like 2 trailers moving out?
Yeah, I mean, if we can build up the customer base to allow us to do that, absolutely. Yeah.
I think it will build up. It's like you just started. And unfortunately, it's a good thing and a bad thing. You're getting all the negative publicity. But you're getting that, but everybody is trying to see where this place is at. Right. Even if it is bad, they're like, well, we're still going to go see what it's about.
Yeah, people still going to be curious about it.
Yeah, I mean, so I would take the negative comments because it's only building you up more.
Yeah, I mean, the algorithm is algorithming.
Yeah, I bet.
It's all over the place.
Yeah.
And I've replied to a couple of comments like that. Like, thank you for your support by commenting, because you're passing it to the people that follow you. And I don't know if everyone really realizes that that's how it works, but it's working in our favor. We just hit 1.3K followers. So
nice.
Yeah, nice. That's what's up. Salute to that.
It's cool. It's hard for them to speak and have an opinion on something they don't really know anything about. Like, take the time to get to know the business, get to know the workers, get to know what it's there for and the reason behind it, instead of just automatically coming online and just bringing down something. Because you could just simply be like, oh, it's just girls in bikinis giving coffee. Why? What is the reason behind it? Go figure it out, and you might actually like it instead of bashing something that could potentially be one of your favorite spots.
Honestly, you're in the right city for like something new like that, because I feel that this city is like a test hub for anything new.
Yeah,
it kind of really is.
It is.
For real. So diverse,
like people will go
everything.
to anything new.
Yeah,
like,
right.
And if it's something that they love, they'll steady come back. I know I will.
Yeah, definitely. Because I mean, I like when I talked to you, I did go and look. Like, I went on your Instagram or whatever, and I'm like, I wonder if there's other places that's like close. I know Arkansas is like, I think the closest we have, but there is a lot of places who do the bikini.
Yes, there's a ton.
Type. I mean, it's a lot.
I guess people here just don't travel they don't get out very often.
Nah.
I don't know, but
they emotional and sensitive, man.
Yeah.
It's
they don't
weird
get
to
out
me.
of this town enough. They don't travel. They don't get to see anything but what is here. And I feel so sorry for those of you that don't get out of here. Wow. You need to go see the world.
And I would love for all the people that have had negative things to say to come by and actually interact with the baristas and try the drinks, because like we treat everybody the same. When I was on my way here, I was making your guys' drinks. A family came up, so it was a husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend, I don't know, and 2 kids. And my barista paid more attention, I think, to the kids than she did the parents, because she's a mom. She loves kids.
Exactly.
And she had a fantastic interaction with them, and they were extremely happy to be there. They loved their drinks. So, like, come and try it out. And then if my stuff sucks, let me know. And then you can talk shit. But, like, don't talk shit before you come and at least try it and interact with people.
Exactly.
And I'm glad you spoke on that, because a lot of these baristas are, like she said, their mothers, sisters, wives, girlfriends. You don't know these women to sit here and down talk them on the internet like that. Like, literally, everybody has feelings. Everybody is human. Be mindful with the words that you say and the things that you say to these people. You just don't know what's hurtful and what is not hurtful.
Would you work there?
I honestly, just because I'm kind of set in my career, I would work there if I was in college and like a little part time. I have to know when
she works, so I wouldn't be there. You know
I would just because it's like I've come from a model background and I've done the bikini pageants and I've done pageants and stuff. So to me, it's not I'm like a shy. I'm a social person, so it'd be for the social interaction.
Right.
So like, it's not something that I wouldn't turn down if it was offered to me. For sure.
Speaking of working there though, what the starting pay look like?
$13.
$13.
Yeah,
and they are hiring
and tips. Yeah. We're actually fully staffed.
They're fully staffed.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Never mind.
Our two new girls are starting tomorrow. Actually, they'll be there at 1:00. So I'm gonna work with both of them, kind of show them the ropes. So I'm really excited. Yeah.
So okay. Now
God.
we're no, it's not.
Oh God! Yeah.
I don't know how to take. I don't know, but I do have to ask because it's girls. So maybe would you try in the summertime next year having guys?
Oh, I'm glad you asked.
Yeah, because I got barista experience.
Do you?
He won't be in the speedo. He gonna start doing push-ups now.
I was at work making latte.
You was. Yeah, that's true. You was.
That's funny. So I did interview a male barista. He had barista experience too. He was great. And then another male messaged me. And I would love to hire them at a later time. Right now, I feel like we just need to get the brand of girls in bikinis off the ground.
Yes.
I don't want to introduce something new to that right away.
Right.
Yeah.
But there were women asking, like, is there going to be a dude there in a Speedo serving?
That's how I
because
The Speedo. No, I just have some swim
like
trunks
5
on and a white tee. You know what I'm saying? Swim trunks and a white tee. That's me.
A white tee, they want to see abs. They coming there for the Aeropostale, the Hollister
you gonna be
boys.
dreaming.
You have to get the dad bods
They
up
want
there
the
too.
Channings Tatum.
They
You
look
know,
like
there
dad bods too.
There was a guy that commented on the actual page, and he said that he was going to wear like the 80s style shorts and come up there and with his dad bod and order some coffee.
See,
See?
You
girls like dad bods too.
You gonna have on them bad grandpa shorts.
So what? Okay, so far, even with the soft openings and everything you've done, what is the ups and downs of the business so far for you?
I mean, it's a new business, so we've spent a lot more money than we've made. Obviously, like we're in the black, and it's going to be like that for a while.
Right.
And I am not a patient person, so
No.
I'm working on it. Chris, my fiance, is helping me with that. But that's probably the worst. I mean, interacting with the baristas that I've hired is great, and then just meeting all the new people. I've never worked in food service before, so it's new for me too. And I actually just love being able to talk to people that come up, and I like interacting and figuring out if they just saw us or if they follow us on social media.
Yeah.
A lot of people have said, well, we saw all the negative comments, so we wanted to come and support you.
See?
So
Told you.
yeah, I just that's the main positive is interacting with my baristas and the public that comes by.
How long? Oh, go ahead.
So have you had any guys try to ask you guys to flash them or anything extra?
No.
No weirdos.
No weirdos.
There were some kids, I say kids, they're younger than me, that came by earlier and asked Haley for a picture for a selfie, and she was like, yeah, sure. So she walked out of the trailer and they took a selfie with her.
Yeah, I may go do that.
Oh, so you got some celebrities over there.
Yeah, good content. Tag them, tag
they
the
go over
business.
there. Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
And what are your guys' hours? Are you guys more of an evening business? Are you guys more early day, lunchtime?
So when we get our actual hours like established, it will be early morning into like evening time, but it has fallen off like in the evening. It's not super busy. Right. I think getting that morning crowd will probably be better. But also I know that there's another coffee truck that does they do like overnight stuff for the hospital workers and things.
That's pretty dope.
They come to Mercy and park outside of the south entrance doors, and they're there till like 2 a.m. for the overnight staff. And it's like,
I like that idea.
Cool,
I think that's great. I just don't know that we're there yet.
Honestly, I think it would benefit. I think you guys will honestly have a good chance because they don't offer a lot of flavors at that food truck. From the menu that I see, they don't offer a lot of flavors, and it's a lot of basic, like, you know, you can just add in your
Like
flavors or what you want. It's not a lot of not a lot of handcrafted drinks. So I feel like, and a lot of people that I work with, they go to 7 Brew and Starbucks, and it'd be a lot. It's convenient for the truck there because we can't leave. You got 12 hours. You know, you're on caffeine kick. You can't go nowhere. We could just go down to the door. That'd be perfect.
Well, and I mean, we have, I think, 24 flavors. So we've got a lot. Yeah.
That's a lot of
for
flavors.
as small as our trailer is, it's a lot. I probably bought too much.
They got 24 flavors of that delicious handcrafted. Go ahead and get you some of that. Go ahead and get you some of that.
I did too. I did too.
It was. That's okay. When they hit that 32, you know I'm gonna hit. They got that 32 flavors of that. Yeah.
Okay. So what did
Bikini-licious, yummy, yum.
Girl. So when you brought this to your fiance, how did he take it?
He was like, "Yeah, this is great. Let's do it."
For real?
I love that. I love that. Yeah. You gotta have a supportive
partner, man.
He is so supportive. So this is not really to do with the trailer, but to give you guys like some background, we were married before. Mm-hmm. We got married really young. We divorced. We've been separated, like actually divorced for like 3 years. And we found our way back to each other. And it's been amazing.
Dope.
I couldn't do this without him. And I wouldn't want to do it with anybody else. So it's made it so much easier to like kind of dive into starting our own business because I have someone there that is supportive.
I like that. Sound like y'all soulmates.
I think so.
Cool.
I don't think
That's
he
cool.
was in Arkansas. He was living in Arkansas. Like he just moved back up here in September, at the beginning of September. So like when we found our way back to each other, we lived 4 hours apart, you know? Yeah. So, and now we're back here. So
is he doing any interviews or is this all on you?
No, it's just me. He feels uncomfortable doing the interviews. I was like, you need to be there. Like you are a part of this too. You're a co-owner. He's like, nah, you just take care of it. So,
does he give you like insight on like who to hire?
No, he doesn't. It's all
full mechanicals.
Me. Yeah.
So what are you?
He does the hard work.
What are you looking at when you hire somebody? Like their background, or what are you looking for?
I'm sure.
A personality is a big one. I would love to have people with experience. Actually, one of the new girls that I hired, she was a barista. Mm-hmm. But also, when we first got this off the ground, like we didn't have very many followers or people that knew about us. So the first 4 people that applied, I was like, I need to hire these people so that we can get out there and get going. Right. And then the post blew up on Welcome to Springfield, and I had like 45 people send me messages like, "Are you hiring? Are you hiring?" And I had already made my decision. So it probably would have been harder to like narrow that down when it blew up if I didn't already have people hired. Because 3 out of the 4 don't have any experience. So I've kind of been having to teach them how to do things. But yeah, I mean, the main thing is personality, being able to talk and interact with customers, and the willingness to learn to be able to do it themselves, and also feel comfortable being in the trailer by themselves, because I'm not going to be there all the time. Like, my goal is not to work the trailer full time. I started a business so that way I didn't have to, and I can go do other things that I want to do.
Exactly.
So yeah, I want them to have the confidence in themselves to be there and run it and make sure that everything goes smooth.
So you got what, 4 people total?
Yes.
So are you going to try to have it to where it's one person all the time, or will it be 2 people in the trailer at the same time? Or
if we're doing events, it'll probably be 2.
Okay.
But just at our normal spot over there at the plaza, I think 1 is okay. I mean,
well, if they get busy, lunchtime traffic.
If they get busy, then that's the longer that you have to look at the people that are working there. Right. I mean, like it's not. We're not selling fast coffee.
I only got 30 minutes, ma'am. I need you to come on.
So, are you guys participating in the food truck fest?
So we opened too late to get involved in it. We are going to the food truck fest at Lake of the Ozark, though, on the 28th. So I think that's next weekend. Okay. But they did call and tell us we couldn't wear bikinis. So
what? Lake of the Ozark?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Well, what y'all should do is y'all should get some t-shirts and spray paint bikini tops on there.
I mean,
what they gonna say? No, right. I mean, I ain't got it on.
Crop tops, and Daisy Dukes is maybe the closest y'all get to the bikinis. But I mean, it's still with the concept. Because I mean, what they're gonna do? You get some little tie ups. That's people wear that.
Better yet, what can you wear there? What can you wear to the place?
They can wear whatever they want as long as it's not lingerie.
Oh, okay.
At the trailer?
Okay.
Yeah.
Lingerie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No lingerie, no pasty. I mean, if like they can wear pasties obviously underneath their swimsuits, so just in case anything were to happen, or to slip, like you're not you're not all exposed. But yeah, they can wear whatever they're comfortable in is okay with me. Okay. Just as long as all of their bits are covered.
Right.
And we're not offending people in that way. Like I know some people are offended by the bikinis, but it's a bikini. Yeah. So.
Offended in anything.
Get over
it.
Yeah.
Where are we? 1950. This generation.
Well, and people keep saying, "Oh, you're sending women back." Like how? How is?
I heard prostitution, and I'm like, yeah, somebody said like prostitution. I'm like, I ain't selling no.
They're offering more, if you know what I mean. And I was like, no, I don't know what you mean. What do you mean? And they never.
Yeah, that sounded so stupid. I was like, hold on, bro.
Small-minded.
Yeah, make no sense. Okay, so is there is there an age limit, like max? Like if somebody was just saying, I know it probably ain't gonna happen, but
you ain't gonna have no 78-year-old granny.
Yeah, so of course. Well, if they're like 45 or 50 or something like that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm not. There's no age discrimination going on. If you have the qualifications to do the job and you are comfortable doing it, then that's okay with me. You know, like I am open to interview whoever wants to work there, but it's having the qualifications that I need and being able to trust somebody to do the things that I need them to do when I'm not there. That counts. Like age doesn't matter. Gender doesn't matter. I mean, it does right now.
Yes,
I'm not hiring men right now, but I've interviewed men for the position, so that way I have their information for when we do get up and running, and I can be like, "Hey, are you ready to come work?" So yeah, we're open to anybody.
That's dope. Mm-hmm. I'm happy for you, and I'm hoping that everything works out well. Sure. You know what I'm saying? And where are we at on time, Ryan?
We had to start over, so now you gotta go shoot.
This guy.
Like 25 minutes.
Okay. Y'all have any more questions before we let her get out of here? I know she has some things to handle over there.
Yeah.
So
generator problems.
Jeff?
Well, not at the moment. I think I asked pretty much what I need to ask.
Me sure about you.
No, you got me.
Well, Ryan, you got a question?
Were there any like legal loopholes or legal hangups you had to get around?
No, it was a pretty simple process. The health inspection was easy. I don't know if you guys, there's 2 articles that just came out, and one of them talk about like the food service industry, about if you serve just drinks and like pastries, you don't have to wear hairnets. Someone commented about like how it's unsanitary, and like there's not a specified uniform for employees to wear in Missouri if you are serving drinks or food. And someone actually had just commented about that too. And it was put out in the article. So I was like, good for you for doing your research and letting people know that like, we are not like, people think that we're rubbing like cups on places that we're not supposed to be rubbing. I don't understand how it's unsanitary, you know? Like
me neither.
We've got the sinks. We have all of the things to pass a health inspection. So we are just as sanitary as some other places. And I've seen kitchens at like restaurants, and I wish that I never did. Because I don't like to see what goes on behind there. You can literally stand at our window and see everything that we're doing. Because it's so small, you know. So there's nothing to hide there. There's nothing nefarious going on with lids and cups and those things. So yeah, no legal loopholes. It was all good.
Good.
That's what's up. Well, like I said, Kelsey, I want to thank you for coming on.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me.
Of course.
And is anything else anybody got to say?
I think what you're doing is great. I think you need to keep it up. It's definitely new. We don't have enough new here. It's everybody doing a lot of repetitive competition thing. And I just think if you make your own original spot, then there's nobody to compete with to try to take that. So I just think keep going. Just don't let anything negative, let that be the motivation, because the negative people don't make or break your business. They just, like you said, make people know who you are. So everybody, make sure y'all go support Vixens Brew.
Yep, go check it out.
In the Plaza, South Glenstone. They are open, up and running.
And so what days are y'all open?
Right now, it's just weekends, and then we do events if people want us throughout the week.
Okay.
So we'll be there tomorrow, opening at 7, and hopefully we will have electric installed next week. So then we will be there throughout the week too.
Okay. Well, if you ever want to come back, just let me know.
Yeah,
we'll be glad to have you back. And until then, y'all go support, and we will see y'all next week. Peace.
Thank you.